Hello and welcome. My name's Ian and this is my YouTube channel. This is just my thoughts on setting up a YouTube channel, and it's quite a nerve-wracking experience actually, because you're making yourself very vulnerable to the world on a lot of levels, and my experience so far has actually been really good. So I've had a lot of people sort of send me messages and like a bit of banter, and I kind of liked it. It's kind of good. So if you haven't been following my channel, I started out by fixing up an old VFR that I bought. It was a non-runner, and I basically took it from just a pile of metal to almost completed. It's going in for its MOT in the next couple of weeks, and fingers crossed it'll be ready to ride. And yeah, and I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, this is just my thoughts on setting up your own YouTube channel, and that is actually quite a positive experience so far. Very positive. So people who know me know that I'm into Bitcoin in a big way. I talk about it all the time. In fact, family members quite often tell me to stop talking about Bitcoin. So I think suppression is depression. I think that's how the saying goes. So in order to avoid depression, I think I've got to set up a YouTube channel just to talk about Bitcoin and how amazing it's going to be for people who get into the space early, and also the opportunities that are available in this space. It's going to be a big game changer on so many different levels. So I've got a couple of referral links that I've put in the bottom. So you got Ivan on Tech, who offers training on the blockchain. Blockchain as a skill set is probably going to be one of the biggest skills that you're going to need if you want a really well-paying job over the next sort of like 5 to 10 years, because there's going to be so many companies that are going to want a programming language called Solidarity. I don't know what it is, but I haven't been learning it, so Solidity. Oh my gosh, my brain. Forming words at this time in the morning, it's not good. So yeah, Solidity is used in the Ethereum in order to program smart contracts. So to learn more about that, it's definitely well worth sort of going in and having a look at Ivan on Tech and seeing what he does. Also, there's other links to Ledger. If you don't know what a ledger is a way of safely storing your cryptocurrencies on an offline hardware wallet. And I might do a tutorial on sort of the different wallets that are available and where to store your money, because if you the basics of crypto is that you obviously at the moment have a bank, and you go to your bank to get your money. With cryptocurrencies, it's very different. The money is stored physically on your phone, if your wallet is on your phone, or it's physically stored on a hardware wallet like a ledger, or it's physically stored on a computer. So it's very different than the traditional sort of banking system. And at the moment where we're in a world where you've got the Federal Reserve printing money like there's no tomorrow, it's going to create a situation where in the next few years you're going to have hyperinflation. And if you're not fully aware of what hyperinflation is, all you have to do is look at places like Venezuela. Venezuela have gone through a massive economic downturn, and yeah, it's not been good. However, there's a silver lining, which is cryptocurrencies. They mainly use a cryptocurrency called Dash. It's very popular out there, and they use that to buy and sell stuff. So like you got the old analogy where I think it was just before the Second World War. It was actually the Second World War that pulled us out of an economic downturn. Just before the Second World War, you had a guy with a wheelbarrow full of money turning up to buy whatever, and when he was in the shop buying, I think it was pork or something, his wheelbarrow got stolen, but they left the money. So we could end up in a situation where our fiat currency is worth nothing. So the oldest fiat currency in the world is actually the Great British Pound, and that's at about 260 years old, I think. I can't remember the exact date. So this currency that we've currently got has gone through. So £5 back in the day was like, I think it was about £15,000 equivalent. Now £15,000 buys you a lot of stuff today, but imagine it still being a £5 note. You'd be absolutely minted. And that's the problem with money printing, is the more you print it, the more the actual currency becomes devalued. And so in this time of economic uncertainty, we are in a period where people are looking to harden their assets through cryptocurrencies. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a random dude on the internet. Don't take my advice on anything. Maybe I should put a little disclaimer at the bottom, you know. But yeah. So yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are as to what sort of videos you want me to do. And thank you so much for supporting my channel, be it sort of like a very tiny little bit of support. It's all been really positive. So yeah, thanks. It's all good. So until next time, peace out. All right.